Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Nadia of Ahhhsoneo. I am doing a video today called it's a tag video. I'm doing a tag video today. It is the most used, least used, and cutest luxury bag that you have in your collection. So I hope you guys can join me today. So guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Nadia of Ahhhsoneo. Hi! Welcome back. If you are new here, I want to let you know that this is a channel that's about luxury, a luxury mindset, luxury products, handbags, shoes, some makeup. If you're into foundation, I am definitely your girl for high-end foundations for women of color. Yes I am. If you've been here before, then you know all of that. And if you're new or have been here before, then you should also know to hit the subscribe button. Let's get my subscriber numbers up, guys. I'm thinking about doing a giveaway once I hit 1,500 subscribers. I was gonna do one at 2,000, but might as well jazz it up a little bit. But for me to do that, you've got to subscribe and also hit the notification button so you can basically watch my videos and know when they've come about. I hope that works for you. It works for me. So before we get into today's video, I am going to go ahead and say something I typically say at the end of my videos, but I'm trying to say it at the beginning because I know not everyone makes it all the way to the end, although you should. I'm just saying. But in case you don't make it all the way to the end, I do want to say this. In life, you've got to choose happiness. It's a choice. It's a choice that you get to make every day, every moment, every hour, every minute, every second. You have to decide for yourself how you feel without considering outside circumstances and what other people are doing or how other people are misbehaving. Only you should be in charge of how you feel. Got it? I hope so. So that's my spiel. Let us get on to the tag. It is the most used, least used, cutest bag in my collection. I was tagged by the fabulous Lynette, also known as Lady B, Lady from Boston. And I will tag her video down below. Unfortunately, I don't remember who started the tag. I'm starting to see it during the rounds on YouTube, and I've watched a couple. And to be honest, I really don't know who started the tag, but I will find out, and I'll link that person down below too. And thanks to that person for being creative and coming up with a really fun tag. So let's get started. Most used. Yeah, this is definitely my most used bag. It is my Chanel WOC in caviar leather with gold hardware. I've had this maybe 5 years or so. I make a point of not stuffing it too much, so it stayed pretty flat the way that it came. I did this so that it could be shorter, the strap could be shorter. It is a crossbody bag, but if you've watched any of my other videos, you'll know I'm not really a fan of crossbody bags. I have a couple, but I tend not to use them that much, with the exception of this one. And I tend to use this a lot when I am on the go doing things with my daughter. So school recently picked up, all her activities recently picked up, and so I've had to really need to be hands-free, and so that's why I've been carrying this a lot lately. So once I put away my Neverfull, because I really just needed to put away my Neverfull because Lord, I was using that bag too much. But once I put away my Neverfull, this became the bag that I started using the most after that. And not only is it a great hands-free option when I'm mommy chauffeur, but it's a great party bag. And I actually, last time I used it was to go out a couple nights ago with my girlfriend, so it was perfect for that. I have a video down below of how I'll link my video down below of how I pack this bag. Is that what we call it? How you pack a bag, what I put inside of it, what fits, that kind of video. So, okay. Now, the next two purses could be interchangeable. I'm going to show the first one as my least used bag, but it could also be my cutest. And then I'll explain why it's my least used bag, although I think you'll figure that out just by taking a look at all of this lovely pink goodness. Oh, yes. Now, if you don't know, because this is a discontinued style, this is a... If you don't know, because this is a discontinued style, this is my Chanel GST, Grand Shopper Tote, in I believe this pink color was called Rose Claire. I don't know if I have an unboxing of this one. If I do, I'll link it down below. I'm a huge fan of the GST, even though Chanel discontinued this model. It actually used to be one of their more affordable bags, and then they discontinued the model and they came back with a different shopper tote that of course is a lot more expensive. So we stick with this. But this is one of my least used bags because it is such a very light color. It's durable, it's caviar leather like the WOC I just showed you guys. So I mean, I could really use this quite a bit. But I knew when I bought this that this was going to be a purse that I really just stared at. I always say I'm not a bag collector, I'm a bag user, but with this one, because I just really wanted this bag, and I got it in such a funny way. I had a salesperson I always used to work with, and she's actually helped me buy quite a few Chanel pieces, and I wanted this so bad, and I told her, you know, she kept saying it's sold out everywhere. And then one day out of the blue, she texted me or called me, I don't remember, and she said, I have one. And I just said, just send it. You know, total impulse buy. I was like, just send it. And I've never regretted that decision because this purse is beautiful. But it's also my least used. I would say in the approximately 4 or 5 years, if not more, I've had it. I've maybe used it, I don't know, maybe I use it like 3 times a year. Yeah, definitely falls within my least used category, and I have no problems with that. Right, the last bag could also fall in my least used category, but it's one of the newest bags I've bought so far this year, so I haven't really had a lot of opportunity to use it, let's put it that way. No, I'm lying. I haven't had it long enough for it to fall in my least used category, although I've only used it twice in the last 10-ish months I've had it. It is my absolute holy grail. Stunning. This is a Speedy 35 limited edition. I believe it came out in 2008. It's from the watercolor collection, also known as the Aquarelle collection, Louis Vuitton, obviously. It's in really good condition when you consider this bag is 11 years old. And when this bag first came out back then, I put my name down at my local store, and when they called me and told me it was available, I panicked. I think it came out around $1,200 to $1,300, and back then a regular Speedy was only about $750-ish. And I was the idiot who was like, oh no, I can't spend that much on a bag, because back then it wasn't in my mindset to spend more than $1,000 on a bag. And I've kicked myself ever since, because the bag came out, it sold out, and then the prices went astronomical. I mean, bananas. If you looked on eBay, if you looked on the fashion file websites, it was always over $2,000, which I just couldn't spend that much on a used bag. Brand new, I could be talked into it, but on a used bag, I just couldn't. And so I just kind of waited and waited and waited and waited for 10 years. And then someone who lives where I live had a post on the Facebook page, and they said they were selling it last year, and I jumped on it, and it was in really good condition. Straps are clean. I've cleaned the inside out. It has the what is this thing called, the lock, but it doesn't have the key, so I'm gonna have to cut the lock off eventually and buy a new one or something, I don't know. But basically I just loved it, and I think, you know, I looked at all my other purses that I think are really cute, and yeah, maybe I should have chosen something small and dinky and cute, but to me this is just so stunning, so beautiful. The colors are amazing. It's the cutest, it's the prettiest bag in my collection. So maybe not the cutest, maybe I should say prettiest, but to me it's just the most amazing bag in my collection. And yes, so there you go. I think I've shown a crossbody, a shoulder bag, and a handheld, and the handhelds are always my favorites. There you go. Thanks guys for watching. That's it. Don't forget, if you haven't already, subscribe. Leave a comment below. If you've done this tag video, definitely let me know, because I'd love to come check out your video, and I'll definitely leave a comment letting you know I came back. Choose happiness, guys. It's a choice. Make the right one. Make the right choice for you.